I know you earlier mentioned the annual Juneteenth program that you have been co-leading with Mr. George Hunter since 2017.
That's correct, yeah.
That's powerful.
Yeah.
So can you tell us what is planned, and I hope it's a big gala, plans for this Juneteenth, time, place, and etc.?
I would just say, before I speak to Juneteenth 2025, yes, George Hunter is the co-founder of Juneteenth. We began in 2017, and a lot of the reason for beginning in 2017 was some of the things that were occurring racially within the country, that's speaking out negatively against people of color in general, and more specifically African Americans. And it's the same thing that's occurring today that we're seeing, that's totally dividing our country. And so when we began in 2017, it was with the emphasis of uplifting our history, local African American history, and history in general, nationally. And so we're proud that this is our 9th year of providing Juneteenth in the community. This year, Juneteenth will be June 21st, where it will be celebrated at Montgomery Hall Park from about 12:30 to 6:30 p.m. We will be having an indoor history museum like we normally have, and it will have local as well as national history. We have Priscilla Rucker. She's from this area, and she's going to be doing a segment of highlighting the history of the Broadway area, which is Brands Flat, and that's going to be from 1869 to the 1950s. It's a treasure in the community that various people do not know about, so she will be highlighting that. We'll be having a history of Montgomery Hall Park from the period that it began in the enslavement area. It was a former small plantation farm, and then it evolved into a park that was provided to the community through a lot of work by different Black leaders in the community, like Reverend Jemison. And so Nancy Sorrells of the Augusta County Historical Society will be providing that history of the beginning until the 50s and 60s. We will have various people from the community, Denny Brown, Miss Susie Harris-Jones, Mr. James Becks, and Mr. Theodore Maddox, and it may be others, who will provide conversations on what they remember about the park. When the park was in its heyday, because Montgomery Hall Park was the only park that Blacks were allowed to celebrate, have picnics, just be together as family and friends. And so some of the people that I mentioned lived at the park, they worked at the park, they kept it going. And so we will be having conversations from them. We will have the Augusta County Historical Society, who will be preserving pictures, like if people have old pictures, church bulletins from the past that they want to make sure that nothing happens to them. They will be doing a flash drive of that. We'll have Miss Teresa Witzel from the Augusta County Historical Genealogy Society, and she'll be sharing how to research history. And we'll have line dancers who will be performing, and I know this is dear to your heart, we will have retired Colonel Melissa Patrick, who will be providing information on World War I and II Black veterans, male as well as female. I know that brings a gleam to your eyes and to your heart with the passion that you have for veterans, and you being a veteran.
Yes, ma'am.
So we're just encouraging all family, friends, church organizations, just to remember the heyday of Montgomery Hall Park, where families, buses would come from all over the place, Lynchburg, Harrisonburg, Clifton Forge, and beyond, to be able to have a place that they could feel that it was their own, they could swim and play. So we're just asking people just to bring your pop-up tents, your folding chairs. There are grills already out at Montgomery Hall Park. Just bring your picnic baskets with fried chicken. We just want you to go back to that era, and because we need to reclaim who we are and connect, because the more we're connected, I think we're going to have strength and unity with what's going on within our country today.
Yes.